First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is gone. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
DC.
A shotgun snap for goal. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gain that time on a catch and run. 35 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. The Lions at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to break this losing skid.
That's good for 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
For Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And he's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week they're coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We go, 76.
Here's Goff. And this is incomplete. The Lions at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? Now the game's being played, figure it out both ways, and try and find a way to win.
And those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Super one. Value 3.
After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
From the gun on 3rd down. Boyce. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
60 Eagle. 19 Tiger. 19. 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
A point after, good by grouping.
And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Vikings 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's got a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Come on.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And it pushes way forward to about the 32.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
Brings up third and inches.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on third and inches.
First down.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This is our last chance.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here we go.
They run it with Chandler. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Vikings on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this time not quite to the 30, only down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Now back to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
11 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Gravity Lions. Ready?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 14 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And
not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead.
Able to push his way through. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL? Heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said. Brute strength, force of will.
Back to throw. Goff.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards that time for number 14. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Another run for Gibbs here.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And helps him move the sticks. 1 yard is the gain. And it'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, 5. Cut. White 20. 2 for 66.
Goff now to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
11. 180. 2 up.
Here's Goff.
Open man, that's too slow.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space if the racks on the camouflage bells.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Check out.
Back to throw. Boyce. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wood, famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. offense quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Basic shows out in Germany, involved in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere I go.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches in the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Nothing, 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Drops this underneath for Chandler.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down and will.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
19, 18.
Back to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Chandler looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Come on, alert, alert. Go.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Here now 3rd and a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Straight ahead with Gibbs in.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Grimes. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 on a 1st down.
Well, he's ready for the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Minnesota.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
50 yards.
And the Vikings are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Their defense have made some really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
11, 12. What's up?
Now gone. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now it's gone. He's got it complete to Gibbs. There he goes again. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 of the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
28-yard line.
Got back to 6, back to 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Back, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Does the big boy have the juice? And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
Will set up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points.
That makes the score Lions 35. Vikings 28.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive? And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Open man, that's Felton.
And they put this well upfield across the 45.
6 yards. And the Vikings first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Viking, 18 Rally. Here we go, set. 70 line, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now Chandler.
And shooting a man at the 40. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Viking, 18.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Chandler.
And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
York able to send this one through.
And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied. But, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Lions on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Gone. And he's taken down before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 20. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz. Pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really strained to get him some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch, too, huh?
Critical play in this football game is if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Cut. Ready? Come on, come on.
And they'll run here with Jefferson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down the line of scrimmage.
It's David Ojabo there for the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Vikings.
David Njoku, 26 yards. And the Vikings have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Vikings 38, Lions 35.
Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Out of the gun, Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
From the 25, here's 2nd down at a yard.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 20. And he's down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Detroit. 62 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Lions 42, Vikings 38.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Smash! Count Buffalo 18! $60, yeah, $60. Check smash, check smash.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's back to throw.
That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as understand where they are on the field?
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Ready? 75, 71.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now Goff looking to change the play. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
49. Vikings 38.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
DJ Moore on the return. The Vikings take the first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 35. And the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 35.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 41 yards.
Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
21 yards. First down, Vikings.
Here's first down.
Let's go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the two. They don't get it. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. And this will be covered up by the Lions. And that might just about seal the deal. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they're giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them the victory.
And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for one, maybe two more plays.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
St. Brown, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
4th down to give to Gibbs.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.